The difference between marijuana and driving impaired or a DUI with drugs, marijuana, obviously they're going to be doing a blood draw on you because the issues now that come up with DUI alcohol, DUI marijuana, they have to declare that they are going to do a blood draw if they have marijuana, if they suspect marijuana. Ramifications for marijuana versus alcohol DUIs are the same. The issues that come up with marijuana is if you have possession of marijuana, obviously that will be an additional charge, additional crime, having the marijuana, especially if you don't have a medical marijuana card or have your recreational use card. The issues that come up also is whether or not you can use your medical marijuana or even your recreational use marijuana while you're driving. You cannot smoke while you're driving. You cannot smoke your medical or recreational use marijuana in public. It has to be at home, at a residence. It can't be in a public place. Another difference between alcohol DUI and marijuana DUI, alcohol DUI, they have to get the evidentiary test of blood, breath, or urine. They have to get that evidentiary test within 2 hours for alcohol. When it involves marijuana, they don't have that 2-hour limitation that they have to get the evidentiary value of blood, breath, or urine within that 2 hours. I get the question of whether or not if you smoke marijuana, is there a time frame that the marijuana is strongest in your system or that shows up at a higher amount in your system? That really depends on the metabolism. It depends on the strain of marijuana. It depends on your use, your daily use of marijuana, because there's always the actual THC, which is the impaired drug from the THC is impairment from marijuana. Then they have metabolites that are the non-impairing part of the marijuana. And that can stay in your system for upwards of 30 to 60 to 90 days. You are not impaired when you have the metabolites of marijuana. They're saying that you are impaired when you have the active THC in your system. Going over time frames for when it is strongest, if you've smoked and within the next hour to 4 to 6 hours, it will be stronger, obviously, just like alcohol. If you had a couple shots of alcohol, it's going to be strongest, and then your body will start storing the marijuana as a metabolite. And the longer the time frame, the weaker the marijuana. But the laws in the state of Nevada, the nanograms, the amount of marijuana in your system, it's so low. It's 2 nanograms of the active THC impairment part of the drug of marijuana, 5 nanograms for the metabolite of marijuana. Once again, the metabolite of marijuana, if you are a daily smoker and you smoke, a joint every day, you're going to have a high metabolite level even though you're not impaired at that time. Recreational use marijuana, it has changed the climate of DUIs and the court system and the legal system. So a lot of things have changed regarding marijuana, DUIs in the state of Nevada. So if you or a loved one have found yourself in a situation involving marijuana and DUI, obviously call my office. It's a free consultation. I'll guide you through the court system and the laws, and we'll fight this case.